What's going on YouTube? Mr. Wheels here once again bringing you another episode of Sports Talk. Okay, so the topic tonight is the bronze medal game, teeing up the bronze medal game between the US and Finland for the 2014 Sochi Olympics in men's ice hockey. But let's first talk about the semifinal for a minute. First of all, the semifinal between Finland and Sweden, a lot of people might say that it was a dull game. What derailed the Finns, in my opinion, because I picked them to win against Sweden, was that Tuukka Rask, I did not anticipate that he would get food poisoning and get sick like he did, and Kari Lehtinen ended up playing goal for Finland. And Finland was ahead 1-0, and Sweden came back and scored 2 unanswered goals and thus moved on to the gold medal game. But, you know, I think the 2 goals that they scored would have been stoppable if Tuukka Rask had been in net. And other than that, Finland did not get traffic in front, like I mentioned in the preview of the semifinal. The video that I did for that, I said that Finland would have to get traffic in front of the net. In front of Lundqvist, they didn't. They were lucky to get a dirty goal on Lundqvist because it squeaked through his pads. They just didn't throw enough pucks at the net, didn't get enough traffic, and ultimately didn't win the game. The U.S., on the other hand, they may have had 31 shots at Carey Price, but I don't think Carey was the busier of the 2 goalies. Quick had a lot of tougher saves against Canada, and I think that, you know, the shots that the U.S. took were kind of safe and kind of right at Carey Price. They weren't shots that were really going to beat him. And, you know, not taking anything away from Carey Price, he's a good goalie, and Canada deserves to be in the gold medal game, but, you know, the U.S. just, I don't think they came out with the same sort of jump that they had in previous games. I mean, they looked great against the Russians and pretty much everybody else that they played, and then just Canada, I guess you got to credit Canada's defense. You know, they've been known for their defense in this tournament, and maybe they just shut the U.S. down. But anyway, as for the bronze medal game, it's going to be a great game for Finland and the U.S. I think the U.S. has the advantage on paper for goaltending, defense, and offense. Finland, again, you know, the way they play a defensive, grinded out style, you know, they're going to have to do that. They're going to have to defend like crazy and try to get traffic in front of Quick. He takes away the bottom of the net. So, you know, maybe a tip that goes up over him may work. You know, they just got to pour everything at the net. You know, put it on net. Anything can happen. You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So I think that would be Finland's key. And for the U.S., they're just going to have to get back to, you know, that. I think they have a run and gun style. I would, you know, I think that's U.S. hockey. Maybe not on the big ice, but, you know, they've blown some teams out in this tournament. And I think if they're really going to have success, then they really have to put their best foot forward and really come out like they want this bronze medal. Play like they need to play like it's the gold medal game for them if they're going to beat Finland, because you cannot take Finland lightly at all. Finland's a team that was up 1-0 on Sweden in the semifinal, and they took Canada to overtime in the preliminary round. So, I mean, it's really a toss-up even if the U.S. has an edge on paper, because it is only on paper. Anyways, guys, it should be a good game. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to watch it, and tell me what you think. Like up this video, and, you know, may the best team win. See you next time.